All right. Welcome. Thanks for joining. We're playing American Truck Simulator. And in this one, we are going to finish off the cruise in Kansas. All right, I've got 13 of 14. And I am in the final city, so I'm going to do a pickup from there and deliver to wherever we can. So we're going to look for a job right now. I'm currently driving Jon Ruda's Freightliner Classic XL. One of my favorite trucks. And yeah, so let's get to this. Let's finish this off and see what happens. I initially wasn't really gonna do this or try for it, and then it just kind of happened, and I messed up a few things, which kind of got me into like wanting to finish it. So before we get rolling, I'm gonna go over something that might help some people if you're doing this, and if you're struggling, can't figure out why cities are not like counting when you do a delivery. I had it happen a couple times. There's a way. I ended up going through kind of a checklist, and I went to the map. I wrote down every city on a piece of paper, and then you come here, go to your career, go to delivery log, and I have been doing nothing but Kansas strictly. So I went back to the beginning of where I started delivering into Kansas. And my first one was this delivery here. And I came to Phillipsburg. Now remember, you need to do external contracts. And they have to be over 100 miles. And that's part of where my mess up was. I wasn't paying attention to the 100 miles. So anyways, I did this first one. And with that piece of paper, I wrote down all the cities. So I came here and I said, okay, I went from Riverton to Phillipsburg. So I crossed off Phillipsburg because that one counted. It was over 100 and it was an external contract. Now, you can't tell on these if they're external, but I just know they were. I've done nothing but external since I've started this. So from Phillipsburg, I tried to play it legitimate, mostly. Not jumping around or anything like that. So from Phillipsburg, I left and went to Hayes, but that didn't count. Same thing, Dodge City didn't count. Garden City didn't count. I was really stuck on the concept of your delivery spot was what counted. And I didn't realize the key component is it'll do a from or to. So this one counted as a 2. So I marked off Phillipsburg. I went to the next one that counted, which was this one. And I thought it was Colby, but it was really Garden City. So that got crossed off the list. And I went to Colby, but that one didn't count because Garden City already did. So this trip only took this first one. So I crossed off Garden City. Then I left Colby with another job. So Colby got counted, so I crossed that off. So on and so on. And I found, Emporia, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, all these are getting crossed off. Junction. Okay, here's where I kind of did a jump because I was starting to struggle like finding jobs to the places I needed to go. Well, Kansas City had already been completed right here. So this didn't count, but this one did. So Dodge City counted, so I crossed that off. I had already completed Colby, so Colby to Hayes. Hayes counted, crossed that one off. Left Hayes, went to Hutchinson, that counted. So I was marking off all these, and I had 2 left, and I had done a couple deliveries like this one and this one, or I think I did this one first, or just this one, and it didn't count. And I thought I had done hadn't done Garden City because of the earlier one here not counting, because I was looking at all the delivery locations. So I was like, oh, I needed to redo these 3. So when I did the Garden City one and it didn't count, that's when I started going through and rechecking all of these, and understanding that concept of it could count your leaving city and not just the delivery city. So after going through all of them, I found that I had not done Salina, and knew Marysville was on the list because I hadn't actually ever been there, but I had been to all the other ones, so it was kind of confusing on which one didn't count. But I finally figured it out by crossing them all off the list and paying attention to this and your previous, and the previous ones you did, and whether or not it was counting your leaving or arrival. And sometimes that can be hard to figure out, but I think if you go through it slowly and just kind of logically, you'll figure it out. So that pointed to the last 2. I was stuck on 12 of 14. So I found out I had Salina, so I went to Salina and did a short-ish transport. And now I have Marysville. So there we are. Hopefully that will help somebody if they're struggling to complete this. And I'm sure it's the same for any of these cruising whatever. So let's finish this last one. Into the job market. I'm not using my own trailer. And here we are. I want to do a short one just so we can knock it out. That's not long enough. That is long enough. We'll do that. And that's pulling doubles from Marysville to Emporia. We're just doing some paper. Let's see if there's paper, close. Oh, that would be even easier. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah. That'd be more Colby, 249. Let's do this one. Let's go to Phillipsburg. It's pretty short. Okay. Well, let's get it on.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Uh-oh. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's have a look at my truck. Show it off. Man, I love this truck. It's so good looking. Oh, look, some of the lights don't work. There's 3 of them right there. Yeah, it looks like the bumper. Are my lights on? Oh, they weren't on. Never mind. They are a different color, though. That's interesting. I wonder if I put different ones on by mistake. I'll have to go in and check that out later. But anyways, there's my truck. I know some people are against buying mods when there's so many free ones, but I'm in the mindset of we all pay for our entertainment one way or another somehow, and if it's worth it to you, it's worth it to you. And I have kind of a baseline that I like to use for whether or not I would consider something worth it to me for buying for entertainment. And I kind of reference it to go into a movie and the cost of a movie and snacks and stuff for an individual or for a family for 2 hours of entertainment. So a $25 mod that I get hours of entertainment, that's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. All right. ourselves all backed up. As in slow.
Let's go.
Oh, I got it. Hit that kind of hard. It's alright. Well, look at all my naughty stuff. So we got ourselves a Swift trailer. Even though I'm an owner-operator, I don't drive for Swift, but it's alright. Apparently one of their drivers couldn't take their own trailers, so I'm doing it for them. I try to drive realistic most of the time, staying inside the cab and everything, but I do love to view the trucks and just the outside world of all this. So I will switch back and forth now and again.
Turn right.
Yeah, let me know your thoughts on mods. You know, are you willing to pay for them? Or is that strictly a no-no?
Keep right, and then
Let's get back.
continue
Let's
straight
get back
on.
in.
Go straight on.
All right, so we're running a Detroit Series 60 in this with an 18 speed,
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
and I'm running manual
straight on.
transmission with the 18 speed fuller. I've got myself a shifter knob with range and splitter switches on them, which really make this game super enjoyable. It has brought new life to it for me to use steering wheel and shifting. Just, man, it's awesome. If you enjoy this game and you play it with a controller and you have the means to get a steering wheel and a shifter, I would highly, highly recommend it. I love playing around with the different shifters. Or the different transmissions, I should say, like 10 speed, 13, whatnot. And I'm constantly changing. I don't just go like 18 speeds in all my trucks and leave it at that. I'm playing with the 10 speed. I still find a 10 speed really fun. There's just something different, interesting about them. I seem to favor the 13 the most. I don't fully know why. I rarely use splitter in the low gears. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't know. I like the 13.
Keep right.
It's kind of
and
my
then
go-to
continue
one,
straight
but
on.
I definitely use them all. Pardon me.
Go straight
And
on.
I really like using. It's hard, but the European transmissions are very interesting. So if you play Euro Truck Simulator also. I kind of stick to one with that because I don't have a lot of time in that game and not very much experience with it. And I don't know what the transmission's called, but it's the Z, something with the Z in it. And yeah, the shift patterns and stuff is really interesting, but I started getting the hang of that one, so I kind of like it.
Go straight on.
But yes, if you play this game, I would definitely recommend. Well, what do we got going on here? Definitely recommend getting steering wheel. Holy cow, come on. And shifter. Oh, missed a gear. Occasionally I will go automatic.
Go straight on.
Just to like relax a little bit with it and kind of knock out some deliveries, tone it down a little bit. I really like the shifting part of
Go
it.
straight on.
And I also really like kind of the... Oh, we're going to crash. Man, it's awesome. That's the way to do it. Holy cow. Maybe I should pay attention a little more. Well, he just up and left. Okay. Well, I'm going to follow suit. What red light? Yeah, but I like to drive the kind of the older trucks. I'm a fan of the Freightliner FLD 120, I think it is. It's an old truck, and the stock engines that come with it are pretty weak. So we're talking 300 something horsepower with like 1100 torque, 1200 torque, 13 maybe.
Go straight on.
And I did a real economy mod with that truck for a while. I was really enjoying that. The truck is slow. You really feel the weight of a trailer, especially when you get into canyons or hills.
Keep left.
And there was something really appealing about that. Instead of just having a truck that can just do it all, you know, no struggle. Obviously, there's something awesome about that too. Having a powerful truck that can just handle anything. But I was finding it more enjoyable to have that toned down truck, older, weaker. So I kind of lean towards that when I do builds or anything like that. This one is not. It's got, I think, the best Detroit Series 60 that Z-Mod has. I like Z-Mod's engines. I've been trying lots of different engine packs and sound packs, and just recently started trying the Z-Mods, and I'm really enjoying those so far. I've only bought a couple of them, and they're not $6 for a pack. Could get carried away if you're going to end up buying them all, so I'm a little bit hesitant with that kind of stuff. I don't know if I need the sounds that bad, you know, to buy them all, but I bought the Cat 3406 pack, and I bought the Detroit 60 series, or Series 60 pack. I think those are probably a couple of my favorites.
Go straight on.
I do wish he had a little bit more toned down engines in that 3406, honestly. That was cool, seeing that plane, a little crop dusting.
Go straight on.
Yeah, hopefully I don't crash doing this, but already gone. Yeah, like the weakest one with the 3406, I think, is 1500 or 1600 torque.
Go straight on.
And it's like a 425. I'd like to see maybe in the 13, 12, with like, 400 or less horsepower, 350, 380. I don't know exactly. I don't know all the specs of all these older engines, but I do know 3406 was on the lighter side of, numbers we're seeing today. So I don't know the full extent of what they could be souped up to or tuned, how much you could get out of them, but typically I think they were less than 500 horsepower, maybe even less than 4 or something, and less than 1500. You can look online and see the range of it, and I want to say it was like 320
Go straight
to
on.
450, 500. But anyways, it's just a game. It doesn't really matter. got 21 miles left, and we are going to finish cruising Kansas. See what little reward we get. I wonder how far along the community goal is with it. It's going to be a while before that's ended. I think it goes to the end of January. So I got a month and a week or two. Month and a couple weeks. Yeah, I wonder if we'll hit the goal. And if people will get that reward for the community goal. Not that I'm super interested in the reward, but it's kind of cool to actually do one of these little challenges and see what you get from it. So we're getting close. What? Oh, we're 300. Let's hop down a little.
Go straight on.
I am. She's always telling me what to do. Always. It's my turn? Oh, this is not my turn. Oh, man. I got a heavier load than I am anticipating. So this truck did not want to stop. As you saw earlier, because I totally rear-ended that car. I should be fired. All the accidents I've been in, I should definitely be fired.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Okay. We're gonna turn right. Sure. I forget what you're in.
Go straight on.
Hate when I do that. When I lose track of my location and forget where I need to go next.
Get ready to turn left.
For shifting. Turn left. Here we go. Swift.
Turn left, and then continue straight on. Finding a new route.
Where's my tunnel? Oh. Looks like right here.
Here we are, safe and sound. When possible, make a U-turn.
I think my GPS was confused. Is it putting me against the fence? It is. Got room. Oh, that's tight. We're gonna sneak. No, I want to pull this trailer. Get it. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. I'm not the best at backing up. And I think these little mirrors and stuff are so hard to see through. It's alright, we got this. We got this. Kick it over this way a little. A little more. Swing it. Good enough. Shut down. And deliver. And we have finished. Cruisin', Kansas. There it is. It's all done. Personal goal completed. That's it. That's personal. Players that deliver cargo to or from. I didn't read that very well at the beginning. 14 Kansas cities will gain a personal World of Trucks achievement and Sunflower Sunset themed paint job. Steam inventory item. So we're going to have to go. I wonder if it's already. Let's go pull up another truck real quick. Let's grab this one. And is this. Or do I have to back out of here and go unlock it? I don't know. Well, we can do that. We can back out real quick. Let's exit. And we'll come right back in. There is the Sunflower State achievement I just got. Discover every city in Kansas requires that. I wonder if that's the cruising thing. Global achievements. Look at all these I don't have. Man, there's a lot. I gotta get exploring more. Okay, so inventory. American truck. I don't know. How do you do this? Need to watch me navigate my computer here. I'm sure that's super exciting. I don't know. Apparently I've received a paint job. I think I just lost my camera feed. Interesting. There it goes. Okay, that was very strange. Why it just dropped out like that. Steam inventory item. I think the last one I got like a little tiger salamander plushie thing. It showed up when I logged into the thing and said, you have a new item. So let's go to this truck because it's a stock one. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. And then maybe I'll do another video on that. Alright, well, there we have it. In all of its glory, I guess. We have completed Kansas. So at some point, if I figure out how to view or see my reward, then I can show that to you guys. Alright, so I backed out of my game and loaded up the Googles and went to World of Trucks, and as soon as I logged into World of Trucks, I received this. So we're making headway into getting our reward, I think. Maybe you have to do this first. Oh, look at that. There's the community goal. We're over halfway already. That's pretty freaking cool. Oh, that's for the Balkans. Okay. So maybe I got to jump on some Euro truck and do some of that. All right. So I got cruising Kansas. My reward, redeem. Oh, here we go. So you have to go into World of Trucks, go to your page. Let's back that up a little bit in case we didn't see that. And I just clicked on this cruising Kansas thing. So in your page, you got your events. Like you could have gone there, I guess. This is where I got my Tiger Salamander thing. Click on here and you can redeem it. And yes, sign me in. Hopefully, okay. Item redeemed. All right. So we should be good to go now. Don't look at all my games. Divert. Not that it matters. My computer has problems. Okay. There it is. New inventory. Paint job. Sunflower Sunset. Let's go see if it's a cool paint job. Go back to this truck. Trying to pick a stock one so I don't have any issues. Now, where is it? There it is. It's an expensive one, and I don't like it. I mean, it's a cool paint job, for sure. Just not my cup of tea. But anyways, we got it. Very cool. If you like sunflowers and hummingbirds, then there you go. All right, I'm interested to see the thing we get for the community one. What is the community one? I forget. Let's take a look real quick. Community. Oh yeah, we get a a sunflower. I think I would probably like that better than this paint job. But I mean, the paint job's definitely a nice, good paint job, just not my flavor. But anyways, there you go. Now we have seen the reward that you get for completing your personal goal. And I'll try to do a video when we get the community goal, if we get it. I'm sure we will. And again, I appreciate you watching. And until next video.